Good morning all, it's Saturday the 12th of February already. Before I started recording I got the big drill out and I've finally removed this piece here. So these were all the spot welds that were holding it in position. So now I'm gonna, I thought, let me show you, it might be a bit dark, hopefully it's not too dark. If you see in there, this bit was cut off on there. It's not actually been taken out. So I'm gonna have to get inside the car and drill out these spot welds. And then once that's out, I can slide this one up into position. Now, you're not gonna see any of this, so I don't need to treat it or anything. But what I'm gonna need to do at some point is once it's up in position is weld it in, or at least use some really strong adhesive just to hold it up into position. But it will slot in and slide in. So what I'm gonna do now is, I was planning on moving the T5 off the drive and pushing the Puma back and then pulling this Puma out so I can fit the carpet and that. So I'm a bit undecided if to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think I might do that. I might move the T5, move the Puma back, get this one out, and then I can work on the side. So yeah, that's what you're going to see me do on time lapse now. And then hopefully I can get this in. And once this is in, I can fit the carpet. And also I've just had the postie arrive with a non-AC plastic top. So for those of you who watched the previous videos will remember I damaged this one. And also this is an AC unit. Well, the non-AC unit, which is in here, doesn't have these. So it just has these two. So that means I've got a new cover which I can clean up and put on, which will mean that that's another job ticked off the list. So let's get you on time lapse anyway. Let's get these cars moved and let's see what we can crack out today. Nothing's ever easy, is it? It's about as far as I can push it on my own. The tyres are flat, so I can't really roll it any more than that, but hopefully that's enough in order to me to roll out the project car, and then at least to be able to open up the door, climb in the side to put the carpet in. But we'll see. Let's try the next stage. Livid. busting my balls so bad. Finally done. I mean, just from one, all it was is to get these 2 bolts so that it will strap down to it. I mean, it's in. I've got to flatten out this metal a bit and then we'll fix that. Well, actually, when the 2 screws they're in, it will pull it tight. So that's that. But then I can somehow perhaps tack it down. But yeah, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I just need to flatten this bit. Oh, right. Let's have a look at it from the top and then we can get all of this this whole unit back in. What a nightmare. And the carpet, which you probably saw me hoovering on the time lapse, or hopefully saw me hoovering on the time lapse. Let's have a look. There we are, fucking in. Luckily, these holes you're not going to see because the cabin filter box is quite big and it covers it all. So, wow, what a pain in the ass that was. And what I might do is bend this over a little bit to tighten it up a bit. But yeah, wow, what a bastard of a job. Right, I'm gonna, excuse me, make that a bit more of a snug fit. Then I'm going to hoover that out. And then I'm going to put this unit in, slide the unit into place. Now I'll put the carpet in, then I'll put these, build these 2 bags. So that cover top I was talking about earlier, this is it here. I've put it on there, and as I said, this is the, doesn't have the air conditioning in it, so these are bunged up. So yeah, let's crack on. If I can get all the carpets down, I'm really happy. But let's flatten this metal out and see how much better we can make it. Hi guys, welcome back. I've already been working for a little while in the car. I've received a new power steering pump. I went for this one because it's got a black top and I think it would suit the build a little bit better. So I've been moving the lines from the parts car over to here. I've taken off the oil cooler, power steering line cooler. I did actually find I had one of these powder coated from ages back, a black one, so I took off one of the rusty ones. I'm having difficulty finding the other one, which is a little annoying, so I've still got one of the old ones on there. I've just scratched some of the rust off and put some hammered Hammerite paint on it for now, so I can fix it so it doesn't look too bad. But once I find the other one, I'll remove it, take this off and put it back on. It's only 2 bolts that hold it into position. I found the 2 bolts here that have been zinc plated, so I'm going to refit this now in a second. My fucking battery's gone.